Good day. In this very brief tutorial video, I'll be showing you how to use the Mendeley referencing tool. If you have the installation file, you can install and you can leave a shortcut on your desktop for easy access, or you could go through your menu to search for it. So tonight I'll be starting from scratch for first-time users. If you have just installed the local file and you want to use it for the first time, you will need to come to Tools in the menu bar to install the MS Word plugin. So without this done, your Word, Microsoft Word, will not show this Mendeley menu here under references. So back to Mendeley, talking about setup. I'll start from scratch. You want to organize your work normally in a way that you can easily track the articles you're using for a particular write-up. So once you open your software, the first thing you want to do is to create a folder, because in the long run, all your documents installed. I have been using mine for quite some time, so you can see I have so many articles under all documents, but I have categorized them into different folders for easy access. Now, you want to do your particular work, you can create a new folder for that work. We can say you want to write on Alzheimer's disease, for example, ALZHEI. Okay, just name it as long as you can track it. Enter, and you see that the folder name is now here and will also appear here in your work. All right, so for the sake of this particular tutorial, we'll try to bring in some articles that we'll be using for using as a case study. So you come to this button here, you click add, and then assuming you have these articles, I could just select all of these, holding shift control, and then, or you can pick them one after the other, or you can hold down control and click one after the other. So whichever works for you. But for me, if the articles are in a serial order, I'd rather just hold control and shift and then or aligned in a format like this, and then open. Now we have all the articles here. So the first thing you want to do, because this is a referencing tool, at the end of the whole write-up, the information about the paper will be automatically imported into your manuscript. So it is important that the information you are presenting, they are correct. Sometimes the algorithm may misread the paper, and then you need to you will have issues if you did not cross check. So in my own case, I think the more recent articles and the highly rated peer-reviewed journals, their published articles mostly do not have issues, but sometimes there's just one mix up here or the other. So it is important to confirm. So how do you do that? If you click this article, you will see here there's this arrow pointing to the right for now. So if you click this, you see that it's all spread out. So don't get confused. Sometimes when you open your Mendeley, you're not seeing that other pane on the right hand side. And that's where you can get information about the particular paper. So once it's like this, you quietly bring your mouse pointer to this end. When you see the thing being active, then you click. Now the pane is back. So we click this, and you can see that this particular article, review of life course epidemiology and public health. Okay, we want to get the whole information there. We click, double click, now it's open. Review life course epidemiology. So the first thing you want to do is confirm journal. What type of material did you upload? Because this is important for the referencing style. So this is a journal article. So if it was a web document, you scroll down, web page. If it's a report, a patent, a newspaper, a magazine, just provide the accurate type of article. Then the title. So you see, for example, now it's saying review life cost epidemiology. So review is not a part of this title. So you take that out and then you now have the correct title. Then the next is to confirm the authors. We have Cornelia Wagner, Christian Carmeli, Josephine Jackish. So just put your mouse pointer here and you confirm. It's always surname or last name, comma, first name or a middle name, just in that order. So you have to confirm if what you have is all correct. So this is Van der Linden, Bernadette W.A. Okay, confirm that. Bernadette W.A. Van der Linden. Okay, so just like that. So let's assume we're done with that. The next is the name of the journal. Very important. You have to just look around to confirm and ensure it is correct. Okay, yes, here, Lancet Public Health. Okay, the year 2024, volume 9, page E261 to 69 or 269, whichever. But you can just leave it like that and then so we have information here. Then there's other things you may want to add. For example, this is the abstract. You actually copy the abstract of this paper and then you come here and you paste. If there are keywords, author keywords, you can look for those keywords also and you add them. And you can now, most important, add the digital object identifier, that's the DOI. Let's confirm if the one automatically generated is correct. We want to look for the DOI. DOI. Okay, but in other articles, you may just see it very, very easily. Okay, but whatever it is, let's hope that this is correct, at least for the sake of this tutorial. But for other articles, you may be able to locate the DOI very, very easily. I want to just confirm again if it is by chance anywhere around here. Yeah, so we have corrected. Let's assume the information about this paper. So you do the same thing. Come back to library again and correct all others. And I would advise, even if you have 50 articles you're working with, make sure you check them one after the other just to be sure that you have the accurate information presented. Now, like I said earlier, for first-time users, do not forget because if you do not install the plug-in, then you will not find Mendeley on your menu bar to do the referencing you intend to do. So in my case, I've already installed, so that's showing uninstall MS Word plugin. But for a first-time user, it will show install MS Word plugin. Then you will just click, follow the prompts. If you have any office tools, whether Word, PowerPoint, Outlook open, it will advise you to close all of them. Just follow the prompt until it is installed. So once installed, you can open Word again and then you start afresh. So let's now go to the citation proper. All you need to do is just come to Word. So let's assume that this is a document you are working on, and I'll just take off all these references to make it easy for us. So let's assume we have written this as the manuscript, and at different sections as we're writing, we want to insert the references. So here, as we want to insert a reference, of course, you have to now place your mouse pointer where you want it. In this case, I don't want the reference after the full stop, but before. That's why I created a space. So we come here, click citation, go to Mendeley. If we are citing this first one, you can see that it's already here, and you can see this option here, cite. But to be very sure, sometimes you may want to double click, and then you see the paper actually, then you still click cite. That automatically takes the citation into your work. Something went wrong there. I'll take that again. Insert, go to Mendeley. Yes, this is the article. This Okay, I'll just resize Word so that I can, or Mendeley so I can cite. All right, now mouse pointer here, insert citation, go to Mendeley. I can directly cite from here if it's Wagner. If I click cite, you just watch it and then you see Wagner et al. Has appeared. But sometimes you want to be sure that you're picking the right article. You may have to go through what I was trying to show just now. You click this, go to Mendeley, then you want to see the article, and then now you click cite. You see that it has been added also. So in this case, since we imputed them individually, you have to combine them because you cannot leave the thing hanging like this in your work. So you see that here it has now turned to merge citations. So you click merge. Well, another way to do this would be, let's remove all these ones. Insert the two references at the same time. Go to Mendeley. So since we're working with these two, just click this, hold control, second one. If you have four, just click all of them like that and click cite. It automatically formats them into the pattern we just described. And then you can also select the type of referencing the referencing style rather that you need. So I'm working today with American Psychological Association 7th edition. That's why you have that one there. Then let's just put a few more orders somewhere else. Let's put one here. Insert citation. Again, go to Mendeley. Let's now say you're taking this one, and this one. Cite. And you see that they are here already. This is working with the assumption that the details about the papers are already correct. Then let's put one final one here to end this session. We'll take this one and then we say cite. All right. Once this is done, you want to create a subheading for your reference or bibliography. And then you come here, you make sure you place your mouse pointer where you want the list of references to appear. Okay, let's make this plural references and then come back here again. Set bibliography, and you see that automatically everything plays just displays. So that's it. You can now justify, you can change font type, whatever you want to do. And then the interesting thing with this is you can change even the referencing style. Let's now use 5th edition, for example. You see that automatically the whole thing is reformatted to now suit that list. So it makes your work really easy and organized. And if you're writing and using reference this tool from the start of your work to the end, you see that at the end of the day, your citations are automatically intact. You don't need to count, you don't need to start looking for just like that. So I hope this was helpful. And there's some other features which you can explore on your own. You also have you can also maybe you read something interesting about a particular section of Mendeley that you want to use for your work. Maybe this line. Oh, that's too much now. You can highlight just some sections and you choose a color. Say I want it to be highlight. Then I need the next line for another paragraph. You can say, change color to green, and then you say highlight. So at the end of the day, based on whatever you're doing, you can now pick the separate colors for your work and organize them into your write-up. I hope this video is useful, and I wish you good luck.